Are you ready to hire? Wait, before you click next, hear me out. I know that most entrepreneurs think that they're not ready to hire. They think, I'm not big enough. They think, well, I operate my business from home. They think, you know what, I'm good by myself. I don't want anyone to be involved in my business. That is such a common mistake that entrepreneurs make that prevents them from scaling to the next level of their business. It is such a common mistake that micro business owners make because of fear. And I get it, right? It's a little bit scary to think that you need to hire or you have to hire somebody and then consistently pay them on an ongoing basis. But the truth is, until you get to the place where you reconcile that there is a measure of hiring that is needed in order to grow your business, you are going to stay at the same place and then eventually decline. Now, yes, that seems harsh. But if you know anything about me, I'm a truth teller, and while I may give some ouch moments, I'm definitely going to come with the bomb later on to make it feel nice and sweet again, okay? So how do you go through the process of hiring? What does that look like for you as an entrepreneur, as a micro business owner, especially if you know you're a one-man show, solo all the way? Then how do you go into the process or into the journey of hiring? I'm going to give you the 3 stages. Pay attention to these. As a micro business owner, as an entrepreneur, especially if you are doing it on your own, the first thing that you want to hire is systems. You didn't see that coming, right? You want to hire systems, and that simply means you need to start thinking about what systems you can put in place that can take away your need to put your physical labor into the process. And so that is where automation comes into play, right? And if you have not looked at my video on automation, please go visit it. Automation comes into place because you want to ensure that you put some systems in place that can duplicate you and give you more out of the same amount of time. So the first level of hiring that I want you to consider is to hire systems. Those will help you to become more efficient, to give your business a bigger feel and interaction with the public. And when you get accustomed to hiring systems, it then allows you to broaden your mind to the next stage of hiring, which is hiring people. And I know that this is, for an entrepreneur, the scariest part of the hiring journey, simply because we are only accustomed to the traditional framework of hiring people. We think I need to have some sort of storefront. We think I need to be able to pay a large salary because that is what we're accustomed to when we think about our corporate background or when we look around at corporate businesses. But there are different ways that you can hire. Yes, you can hire somebody full-time, but usually, depending on the stage of business that you're at, that is not the ideal option for you. So you can choose to hire somebody part-time. You can choose to hire somebody freelance, and depending on the role that you're hiring somebody for, that person can work virtually. So when you start to consider these options, start thinking about, where do I actually need help? A lot of the times it's the things that you don't like to do in your business, like admin, like emails, like invoicing. I don't know why you don't like invoicing. We like to make money in business, right? But anyway, like invoicing, like data entry. So if you know you have those elements that need to be done in your business, consider hiring somebody part-time, virtual, or by the job freelance. Once you've gotten comfortable at that stage, what you're going to see happening is that your business will start to scale and grow. Why? Because you are now freed up to do more of the CEO level things, like grow your business, make deals, make connections, be more visible, while the things that keep your business running and functioning and compliant are ongoing. So usually by the time you hire systems and you hire people, you start to see the impact on your business in terms of growth, not just in operations, but also in your income and your bottom line. So then the third level of hiring comes into play. How can I now scale this? And that's where you hire experts. Experts come in to help you look at what you have built and optimize it so that you can get to your next level of growth. Kudos to you for checking out this video. It means that you are interested in learning and in growing, and I really want to congratulate you on making that investment in yourself. Now, all I need you to do is to like, subscribe to this channel, and also leave a comment. I would love to know what stood out to you.